Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new PlayNow. It is important in these dire times to remember that we must get a grip on ourselves. With grip. This is Grip. This is the spiritual successor to the Rollcage series, which if you haven't played, I'm not sure if I did a show about Rollcage on this channel. I did it on the other one. But I'm fairly certain that I've done shows about Grip before, both in the form of live streams when it was the Christmas thing, when we blew each other up with snowmen, and of course with the previous versions of the in development version, the early access version of Grip. It's no longer in early access. This is the final build of the game. It's available right now on Steam for the price of, I'm gonna look at it right now. It's come on, load, and it is 27 euros if you get it now. It's on sale until the 13th of November, or 30 euros is at normal price. For that money, I guess, well, yeah, it's kind of worth it, because it's a Rollcage. This is one of my sequel to one of my favorite racing games, my favorite arcade racing games, because it was about cars that could be flipped and could drive up the ceiling and down the walls, and they could shoot missiles, and they could open that portal thing that would get them one place further than they were previously, which really screwed people over in elimination races, especially because the AI could use it too. And yeah, the Aurora League and Rollcage Stage 2 still gives me nightmares sometimes. It was a harrowing experience. So what does this game give us? Well, it gives us a bunch of stuff like a manual with planets that we can learn about, like Lido 5 and Jatra and all sorts of other, what do you call them, stages. I haven't unlocked. I barely just started the campaign. The game was released in the final version like yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago. It hasn't been available for a long time. You have split screen, in case you're wondering. It's a split screen game, just like the original was, with 4 people, just like the original was. So hats off to Caged Element. They're bringing split screen back to the PC. Great job. Oh, but we're not gonna play multiplayer because, I would get my ass kicked. I haven't played this game in quite a bit, so you have the campaign. First, I'm gonna go over the campaign a bit. When you begin the campaign, you get to customize your car. You get to choose what kind of car you want. I chose the Saigon Ictus. As I evolve, I will be able to unlock different machines from this what do you call them, this manufacturer. One thing I would have liked was if the currently selected car would have had its statistics permanently displayed like down here, and then when I switch to the other ones, there would be a comparison, or at least something that shows me the exact differences between them. Because by the time I get to the next unlockable car, which is this one, the one that I have unlocked, this one, I've forgotten what the statistics of the previous one were. I know it had good acceleration, but it shouldn't require me to take screenshots of them or look them up on Wikipedia. What I'm not seeing is, well, the red kind of looks familiar. These are not the names that they used to, oh, no wait. I think the Tempest was actually the name of the car that used to be in, no, that was the Cyclone. So it's similar. They're similar names, but we're not gonna go here. Oh, by the way, you can customize these quite a lot. For example, you can change the colors, like the primary, the secondary, even tune the brightness of them, and the tertiary actually, which is honestly not really sure what the tertiary color is. I think it's somehow mixed with the others somewhere, but I'm gonna just actually no. Back to the garage because I need to show you these. As you unlock, well, as you progress in level, because you have a level thing, just like Rollcage, like Rocket League, which kind of owes its existence a bit to Rollcage, because Rollcage had that game mode with the jam. It was an unlockable game mode. You had to finish Aurora League for it, or you could cheat like I did. As you progress, you gain different liveries, or whatever these paint jobs are called, or you can apply custom paint jobs like this one. I'm not exactly sure though if you can actually move the text, because if I apply Saigon here, it's just unreadable. I guess you could go into examine mode. No, that doesn't enable either, so I'm not sure exactly how you would do that. And then we get to actually no, wait, there it is, there it is, ha ha ha. Okay, so it is here, you can even orient them a bit. Okay, so let's not do that. You can also switch tires, because why not? You didn't have like any customization of your cars in no wait, I think I'm lying. I think you had color in Rollcage, but you didn't have this depth of customization. This is just purely cosmetic. None of it matters. You will not have any penalties depending on what tires you choose. The cars themselves, though they have different statistics, they kind of fundamentally they should sort of behave kind of the same. And you, as you progress through your campaigns, through your tournaments, you unlock different tiers. I kind of miss that they didn't give them names, like to the different tournaments. Technically, yeah. No, wait. They do have names. This is tier 1 fresh meat, but it doesn't have the same ring like the Aurora League or the Sky something. What was the Skyloop League? Anyway, it's nice to have names, like they have personality. I'm not gonna get into that now, because well, I can just show you everything in single. Oh, I'm going to show you the options first. You have a lot of options. One thing that I wish kind of that the game had, field of view extension. Let's put that here. I can put the speed in Mach if I want to, because why wouldn't I? One thing that I'm not really all that fond of is the way that it switches back to the camera, the backwards facing camera. Probably gonna turn on the volume up a bit, because it's got really good music. But in the menu, like you're hearing this moment now, right? In the menu, the same one will always play. If there are different ones when you get maybe disable custom music. No, it keeps playing the same music whenever I click play on any of these, even though all the songs are in the game. Like you can hear them in the races themselves. Now, one thing that I was a bit dodgy about was the way that the camera snaps back when you look behind. We look at save changes. So let's go to single player. We have 4 types of races. We have parkour, and we have arena. This I think I covered previously. It's just that match below the other cars. It can be fun, but not as much as the rest of them. I think I may have covered parkour as well. Now, jump control, engine power, mirror track. Got a bunch of them, and these are oh, rating nightmare. Let's play the loop gap. Let's see what the loop gap has to offer. It used to be called Scramble mode in the old version, in the old Rollcage games. Oh yeah, that music is just bumping up. I did not have enough speed for that. Okay, so this is the thing I don't really enjoy is the camera snaps. It doesn't snap back, it rotates, and that gives me a bit of whoa-bee. Can I go back? Yep, I'm gonna go back. One of the things I kind of liked in the scramble mode of the old Rollcage was that sometimes going back would actually land you on a bit of the track you were supposed to get to somewhere down the line. This is track for a better car or a car with a better engine. So I shall not pick this this event because it's kind of unfinishable with this current configuration. So I'm gonna pick a different one. Scramble mode was a big part of Rollcage. I think it actually had a bunch more than the ones you're seeing here. But then again, that was Rollcage. That was in a different age. Rainbow Road. That's actually a reference to a if you don't know, a Mario Kart, a famous Mario Kart track that everybody falls off of because it takes a really sharp bend at one point and nobody expects it to. For example, it does this. Yeah, do this in Mario Kart. No, you can't. You'll die. You'll fall off. But with these cars, you can because they stick to the ground. Also, they had a nitrous, which is something that Rollcage did not have. You did not have nitrous on your cars. You just get speed pickups, speed power-ups, which are still in the game, but you also have this nitrous thing. Oh yeah, so that's the maneuverability aspect of it, which is something that I think I actually asked for, so it's in the game, and I'm very glad it is there. So let's go back to Arena. Yeah, actually I think I showed you this. We have Elimination Race, that's the old knockout. Speed Demon is just, well, normal race with Speed Race, I think it was called in the old one or something like that. It's racing without weapons, so it's boring. Then you have Classic Race, which it matters on what position you finish, but weapons are active. And then you have Ultimate Race, or Combat Race, as it was used to be known, where it matters what position you finish in, but it also matters how much damage you've done to the enemy. So I'm gonna pick this one. And let's see. These are... Oh, you actually have all the maps are already unlocked, which is nice. So I don't have to play the campaign to unlock all the maps. That's good. Sociable vehicles, yes. Catch-up assist. The game does have rubber banding in the campaign, so the enemies will catch up to you quite a fair bit if you go on ahead, and if you do manage to screw yourself over by jumping at the wrong time in the wrong place or hitting yourself in the head on a bridge, you will have a chance to catch up to them. Difficulty, engine power, normal. Let's see, what would be a nice Alpha Waters? I like the way the maps are designed, but one thing that I'm not really a super enthusiast fan of is the lighting in the engine. It's Unreal Engine has not what you call the prettiest lighting. Let's take the first one. By default, you have to... Oh, I think I should have set more opponents. Okay, I'm gonna set more opponents on next race. Okay. 3, 2, bam. Okay, I missed a launch. If you press forward at the right time, you will get a launch bonus. Actually, I think I've played this map before, but it was in daytime. One thing they have changed is that the map no longer indicates your position in relation to the oh god, that's electrified, to the goal. Ah, damn it. Whoa, that's so gnarly. And I fired a rocket and it hit, and I hit that as well. In Rollcage, you see the thing in the top left, right? That is to show both my position and that of the opponents in a straight line going towards the finish line. It doesn't do that anymore. It shows my position as the center line, and oh, that just disabled my motor. So that thing's still in the game. That's good. The ion cannon thing. So it shows my position in relating to the actually shows everybody else's position relating to mine. Meaning that I have no idea. Okay, now I have an idea where I am rushed to the goal, I think. Oh yeah, that thing was also a very nice effect. That rocket. This is the machine gun, the Raptor, as it's called in game. Raptor ripping. We now have the. I think this one disables the engine. No, that actually did something that I'm not. Is that slow? Oh, I think it's a slow motion mode, which I totally screwed up there. That, I believe, is the standard rocket, or whatever it was. It kind of failed there. I was a bigger fan of just having me and all the opponents displayed as points on a linear representation of the track, which this isn't. I'm kind of sad about it. Okay, I'm rank 1. I'm rank 1 because, again, this isn't a normal race, it's a combat race. Probably not the best track for it because it's kind of short and I don't have a lot of opponents on it. I'm gonna switch to... See? Okay, so yeah, for a second there I thought I got it wrong. Sometimes you will see those red markings indicating that the area ahead is blocked off, but you can also sometimes use them as ramps to get to higher places. Now I'm not going to use any more powers because I want to confirm or deny some aspect of the game, but yeah, the game and before I could. One thing I haven't noticed up until now is that, well, in the old ones, if you had a power-up picked up, I mean, and you ran over a second version, another copy of that same power-up, you would not pick up that power-up again. You would instead pick up a power-up to the power-up. So you would power up the power-up, if you will. You would up the power to the power-up, which would lead to enhanced effects. So I'm gonna choose Abandoned Atoll, maybe, Sad Coast, Transport, I think this one I played before. Oh, let's try a snowy map. I think I played this before, actually, in one of the previous ones. Don't think I've played any of these ones outside of the campaign. Construct. Yeah, let's pick this one. Laps Unlimited. Opponents number 10. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Gonna get good. It's gonna be awesome. This isn't gonna be like an hour-long video, if in case you're wondering, because, well, actually, if you're not wondering, you can see exactly how long it's gonna be. Okay, so let's try and do that launch thing better this time. Oh, failed again. I don't know exactly how the launch system works, but it's there. It's supposed to function. So let's run. Ah, damn it. Damn it. You throw me off the track. Still, I'm in one of the first places. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Okay, missed that. Missed that. I really like this game, the series, this well, not a franchise, because this kind of, I missed that again. This particular type of racing game, the Rollcages and Whip as well, but I'm not particularly good at them. Oh, somebody spotted somebody. Slipstream, that's the name of one of the characters. Is that a... that's a killer. Okay, I'm gonna fire this and just screw with whoever's on first place. Just screw them, like, they know what they're getting into. First place? Nah, man. First place is where you gotta die. It's gonna hit him soon. It hit him. It hit Axel. And if I was just a wee bit faster, and I was a wee bit faster, and somebody activated their bullet time, I think. Meaning that they have better control over their car, but somehow so do I. Goddammit. Yeah, I hit that guy. Ooh, somebody got their weapon denied by a shield. Let's see, if I run into this bit, I actually didn't run into it as I was supposed to. I ran into it at an angle. If I run into this bit, will I fly away? Yes. I flew away and I got points for it, I think. I have 294. 300 now. Okay. I'm just gonna have to wait to actually find somebody to shoot, because I'm not in the first in the top of the pack, as you can see. I'm kind of lagging behind. Did I turn off catch up? Because I think I turned off catch up. And oh god, what's that? What does it do? Oh, I think that's the explosion. That may have been the explosion. One of the most beautiful abilities that the Rollcage series had was that your car would explode. Well, the outside of it would explode. The inner car would still be working and have any issues, but everything outside it would explode. And I think somebody got permanently blown up. Finally, I'm seeing some victims. I mean, opponents. And I love that. That is the exact same rocket that used to be in the Rollcage. It's the spiraling kind. I love that rocket. And it's even in the upgraded form, because the standard one I think only fired 3 rockets. The upgraded one fires 6. I missed it again. I missed the turn again. Yeah, I keep talking and forget to turn. It's a curse. Come on, go rocket. Go rocket. Yes, rocket went. And rocket boomed. I remember there was a channel on YouTube called Rocket Boom. Whatever happened to it? It was, what's her name? Molly. Something. Oh, it's a fun channel. And I keep hitting all the edges. Come on. Oh god. Yeah, that's when a shield would have been useful. And somebody's front me. Hopefully that hit. Come on, come on. I've only got 27% left. I can do this. I can at least survive, hopefully. Okay, I think this is the bullet time. I think this is the bullet time. That's, yeah, I'm moving quite quickly. Yeah. That may have been the bullet time. I haven't seen... Oh, damn it, I'm not again. Yeah, as I said, I'm not the best pilot for these kinds of cars. But then again, the enemy does have the advantage of being an AI and having known the tracks already. But I save that for when I run into somebody actually, so I'm not gonna waste it. Hit the green things to get a speed boost. Come on, 600 an hour, 600 an hour. Activate that thing in 5, 4, 3, 2. You took my power up. Okay, keep on the track, keep on the track, keep it tight. Activate. And ba-bam! We are, goddammit. See, you shouldn't activate that stuff unless you know what you're doing. And I did not know what I was doing there. I missed the upgraded versions of the power-ups. Maybe they'll add them as time goes on. The game's been in early access for quite a few years. I think it may have been 2015 when it was first launched in early access, or 2016. Oh, there's somebody in front of me. Somebody that wants to be blown up. Would have probably done that better, like flown up there. In terms of position, actually there's one advantage of this presentation, is that I always know how far behind I am compared to the people that have lapped me, which was maybe a problem in Rollcage. But it could have been fixed by adding color to the people that lapped you, like maybe blue for 1 lap, green for 2. No, green would be the standard one, but you know, eventually red for 2 laps, where you basically have no hope. 5th place. I need more weapons. I need to pick up more guns to blow things up. Oh, that's gonna be a fun time for whoever catches it. Speaking of which, hello. Ah, damn it! I didn't see the giant wall in front of me. I probably should have. It was a giant wall, and it was in front of me. I thought I could do that better. Did not do it, actually. And they should... Yeah, that disables the engine. It's the... Oh, that was the... That blew me up. Oh, that exploded. What I want to say is that the way the engine shut-off thing works in this game is not only as nice as the old one was. The old one was just an ion cannon that you had to aim. And you also had the power-up that shot the electric spikes from your wheels and gave you a speed boost. And as you passed by your opponents, they would freeze, like their tires would just ice up and they would slid. And Rollcage, I think, was a bit more creative with its power-ups than Grip is, but they have time to add more or balance the ones that are already here. Then I think, ooh, God, I think I just blew that guy up. Yeah, god damn it. Always that turn. I constantly miss that turn. And again, just give me the willies. Give me the willies. Will not be using the look back key if it keeps using that effect. It's a bit distracting and kind of disorienting. Oh, I think that's a new one. And I love the music in this. Just listen to it. That's music with attitude. Not sure what I did there, but it seemed to have worked. It seemed to have worked quite... Was that a trio of missiles that I fired? Okay, just keep it tight, don't drift out of your plane and go down exactly when you have to, like right now, yes! Finally, did not do a bad job there. I've been at 27% health for quite a bit. That's actually unexpected. I would have thought I would have died by now. Kinda wasted that thing. The shield is red. It usually is blue, unless maybe it's reacting to the color of my car. Aha! I've flown! And I did not hit the thing, but I did. Yeah. Could have probably just gone up that wall. Because yeah, it's Rollcage. In Rollcage, you don't necessarily have to stick to the ground, and I've stuck to the ground a bit too much in this playthrough. I'm going to try to go up the walls in the next lap. Bye-bye, mister. Because... Ah, damn it. Not that wall. But did I just go to the other path? I'm not sure anymore. Turn here. Okay, I think that see that thing, like the giant tube. I think it's actually part of the track, like something you can go through. Because usually giant tubes are something you can go. Ah, then I get disabled. Actually, no, it's still fine. It's still fine. It still works. It's still working. Come on, hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Oh god. Oh, there. Oh. Actually, no. 27% is actually good. What I want to not have is 100%. I think. So 27 was actually better. Let's hope they don't mind me doing this to them. And let's see if I can find the cutoff to the side bit of the track. Every time I fire the thing, I keep losing track of the enemies. Oh, Oliver did it. Okay. I missed the jump again. Missed the jump. Supposed to jump and stick that wall, but I didn't stick to it. So I missed my chance again to get on the second side. The second level of the track. It's a very enjoyable game. Again, the music really sells because the music was a big part of the first one. This is the 90s. This is the late 90s, the early 2000s, if you will. It's that kind of electric music, techno house. I don't know what the genre is called. It's usually what we used to find in games. This is the kind of music that FIFA used to have, the kind of music that the Need for Speed used to have. It's the kind of music that most games used to have. And I blew myself. And I fell down. But they don't have that music anymore. Now it's either hip hop or dubstep. Hip hop, yeah, hip hop can have some really good tunes, but it's issues like it's kind of like damn it, I missed again. It's a bit. Oh, I missed completely. I'm not even sure where I am now. Am I on the same track? I'm on a secondary track again. No, I'm the same one. I just looked the other way, and I think I could have actually gone that way. But in any case, this is Grip. If you're a fan of arcade racers, go for it. It's probably going to be right up your alley. It is right up mine. It has multiplayer. It has split screen for 4 people. Get it? 4 people. And because I missed it again. Because it's contemporary, because it's on Steam, I missed that turn. Look at him go up there unmolested by me. Oh, that's gonna be fixed in a couple of seconds. Just hope I get a clear shot. Yes, I am. I'm getting a clear shot, and I'm gonna get another one. Oh, something blew up there. And yeah, everything was really bad. It's a very nice game that hopefully I'll be able to enjoy as much as I enjoy the Rollcage Stage 2. What's missing, I guess, would be an announcer. A robotic one that goes, whoa. So I don't think it had a very good fidelity, audio fidelity. And I kind of missed it. I didn't have any target for my rocket. It just went everywhere. And I missed that turn again. Surprisingly easy to miss turns in this game when you're not paying attention to what you're doing. Very easy. It's shockingly easy. Also change targets if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I keep trusting the AI to aim for the first one that's available. And that was an epic save. I have no idea how I managed to pull that off. How many laps left? Well, I put in a hell of a lot of laps, so probably won't be able to finish this this map and this race. Actually, it's only 2. I used to play 99 lap races, just Sunday evening when I just had time to be with my thoughts and enjoy the game. Oh, so I could have just gone. Okay, I'm gonna go backwards Gonna go backwards, go this way. What you gonna do, game? And I'm gonna climb up there. Could have just done this from the get-go and not fumbled all the jumping. Jeez, what an idiot I was. And now here. Okay, gonna mess that up. Let's move it, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. Not even sure. I think we joined the normal circuit now. Where is the probably? Ah, damn it. I wonder if I could have. Yeah, I think it could go up there, like to the right. I think it's a possibility. I'm not sure exactly what is part of the track and what isn't in this game anymore. Also, everybody's really far ahead of me, so it's kind of pointless for me to even try and finish the race. But I am first one because I keep shooting people. One of the ways that you could win the combat races in Rollcage was just by stopping dead short before the finish line and just shooting everybody, because the AI would constantly play. Like even after they won, they would still do laps. So you were free to shoot them as they did laps, even though they had finished the race, and you would pile up points and do whatever it is you wanted to do to them, which was basically just progressing through the leagues. And I shot somebody in. Well, I guess, yeah. Maybe they could give a bit more of a numph to the weapon sounds to make it sound like whoosh, a bit more like more imposing. Other than that, it's a fine game. So you're gonna find Rollcage. I mean, you're gonna find the Caged Elements grip on Steam right now for the price of around 30 euros. It's a fine game. Still have no idea what exactly that thing does. I mean, how it presents itself, the projectile for that that rocket Rio thing. I kinda wish it had a bit more, you know, weapons. A few more weapons. Maybe more unlocked in the campaign, I don't know. We'll see. One day. Probably you'll know. Probably tell me in the comments. Well, I'm off to do other shows, so goodbye people. Take care and enjoy Grip.